Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. My name is Danny Phantump. It is July 19th of 2021. Where has the summer gone? It is just flying by. It's crazy. We are a month away, a little over a month and a week away from the release of Evolving Skies, which is crazy to think about because we just had Chilling Reign come out about a month ago. But in a month and a week, we're going to be having Evolving Skies come out, which means you're only about 4 weeks away from pre-releases. So definitely talk to your LGS, talk to your local game store, see if they have any pre-releases scheduled. Maybe they're still doing at-home events, at-home pre-releases, but definitely check with them to see if you can get your hands on some of those build and battle boxes or those build and battle stadiums, which is a new product that Pokemon has for Evolving Skies. Very, very cool. I'm very excited for this set. The one downfall I see from this set is the amount of cards that there's going to be, especially with pull rates being the same as what they have been for Battle Styles, what they were for Chilling Reign. I expect to see the same kind of pull rates, hopefully much better quality control, but the same type of pull rates for Evolving Skies. Typically, you're only going to be getting between 7 and 8 hits per box, with the majority of them being regular arts. You'll get 4 to 5 regular arts, maybe 1 full art, maybe 1 or 2 VMAXs, and then you might get a bonus card, whether it be a full art trainer or a gold card or a rainbow rare, something of that aspect. That's pretty typical. We got spoiled with Shining Fates. That just had really, really big pull rates because of all the higher rarity cards in that set, and then Vivid Voltage also with the introduction of Amazing Rares. Pull rates were a little bit better than what they have been, because you're typically going to get 2 to 3 Amazing Rares per box along with your 7 to 8 hits, so it just seems like you're getting more bang for your buck basically. But it's hard to believe that we are just 1 month past Chilling Reign, and then we already have another set coming out in a little bit over a month. I am very excited for Evolving Skies, but the reason they had to do that was in order to catch up, because they had Shining Fates, a special set come out, not a 25th anniversary set per se, but just a special set that came out, kind of put them off schedule. Battle Styles ended up getting pushed back a little bit, and then Chilling Reign got pushed back a little bit, so then you have 2 months, and boom, Evolving Skies is coming out in August in order to catch back up, and then before you know it, it'll be October, and Celebrations, our 25th anniversary set, will start coming out with all that ancillary product, not booster boxes, but the Elite Trainer box, and all those other collection boxes that they have for Celebrations. I am excited about Evolving Skies, despite the fact that there are going to be so many different cards to pull. You've only got 2 months in order to collect master sets, basically, of Chilling Reign, which is 200 plus cards when you include secret rares. Evolving Skies, 200 plus cards when you include secret rares. And that's a lot of cards to try and collect in such a short window of time. And really, those cards aren't going to be bottoming out that quickly. They do go down quite a bit in price, but they don't bottom out for quite a bit of time. It's times like this where it's okay not to have competitive play because you don't have that driving up the prices at all, but there is still quite a few collectors in the market, and that's why these prices are still hovering around MSRP, which we'll look at in just a minute here. But I do want to go over our allocation numbers and talk about the waived releases, because I think that's important for you guys to know as a collector. It's important for store owners to know, and I also want to get a feel for how store owners' allocations are going, because it does concern me a little bit how these numbers are getting put out there. So we are getting 3 different waves of Evolving Skies, which is different than what we saw with Chilling Reign. We only got 2 waves of that. The next wave should be coming out sometime in August, and it was pretty much split up half and half. So we got half of the ETBs at first, and then we'll be getting half of the ETBs in a couple weeks. Those were available already, and my distributor called me and said, hey, do you want us to ship those to you? And I said, you can just hold off and ship them when you ship, the Marnie boxes and the Calrix boxes and whatever else is coming out at the beginning of August, so that way there's not additional shipping or anything like that, to keep things simple. Battle Styles came out with Wave 1, and then Wave 2, and it was pretty much split down the middle. We got the same amount of booster boxes Wave 1 as we got Wave 2, same thing with ETBs. So it's a little bit strange in that regard, because Evolving Skies is split up into 3 waves, and it seems like we're getting half of them at launch, and then a fourth of them in late September, and then the other 25% in late October. So it is very encouraging, because we are getting quite a few more boxes than what we did get with Chilling Reign, especially at launch, and that's really what you want, because as product gets out there for a while and they have these additional waves come out, it's more beneficial for the collector to wait if you can exercise patience and not get wrapped up in that FOMO, because prices are going to start coming down a little bit, especially in October when you have Celebrations. People are going to be spending their money on that Celebrations product and not worried so much about Evolving Skies, which should drive booster boxes, should drive ETBs down a little bit, which is really encouraging. But right now, up at launch, prices are selling for just above MSRP from what we've seen so far, and we're getting a few hundred boxes more than what we saw with with Chilling Reign, which is very exciting. And the other thing about that, that gives us more opportunity to be able to trade this for your bulk if that's something that that's something that you're interested in. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me at danny.phantump. So then same name as what I have on YouTube here, except a period in between the Danny and the Phantump. I announced our bulk trade last week Friday, I think it was. We're going to be doing 3,500 commons and uncommons, 4 Evolving Skies, 3,500 commons and uncommons, 4 Vivid Voltage if you want a Vivid Voltage booster box right now, and then Chilling Reign and Battle Styles, we're only doing 3,000 commons and uncommons. So wave 2 of Chilling Reign, when that comes out, we'll be accepting 3,000 commons and uncommons Battle Styles we have in stock. You can trade 3,000 bulk for Battle Styles, which is really cool. So that gives us the opportunity of offering that more and continuing with the bulk for boxes as we start stacking up boxes compared to where we were, 4 months ago, where we couldn't get any booster boxes because everything was selling out as fast as it came out and they couldn't keep up with demand. So it's really encouraging that they do have more booster boxes coming at launch and more booster boxes that are being allocated to some storefronts. I want to see and I want to know. I did talk to a lot of storefronts that are seeing the same thing, a lot of larger storefronts that are seeing an increase in supply. My main concern is some of the smaller storefronts that I've talked to have told me that they had a lot of trouble getting anywhere close to the same amount of booster boxes as what they got for Chilling Reign or Battle Style. So it seems like the one thing that I do worry about is maybe some of these stores that maybe have started up over the past 2 years, or just started getting into Pokemon a little bit, aren't getting as much product as they normally would, as booster boxes are kind of being filtered more into those larger stores. So booster boxes, it looks like we're getting a strong amount for launch, and then late September is going to be wave 2, and then late October is going to be wave 3. So if you're okay being patient, definitely recommend waiting until later in September or October as prices start coming down a little bit and people focus more on pre-orders for celebrations and getting celebrations product. Elite Trainer boxes, same thing. It looks like those are going to be coming out heavy at launch, which is cool, and then a little bit more coming in late September, and then a little bit more coming in late October. So we looked at the Elite Trainer boxes of this set last week, selling between $70-ish, $65 and $70 a piece, which is absolutely crazy, almost double MSRP. Those are supposed to be selling for about $40 a piece. Those are selling for closer to 70 right now, but it does look like that's going to be in 3 waves as well. That's going to come out in September and October also. So that should give you opportunity of getting those Elite Trainer boxes at a discounted price, or a closer to MSRP price, I should say, in late September and late October. Sleeve boosters, those are going to be coming out in 3 waves, it looks like. The three-pack booster blisters, looks like for storefronts, those are only coming out in 1 wave at launch, and then in September and October. Doesn't look like there's going to be any waved product for the 3-pack boosters, which 3-pack blisters, which makes me think that those are going to be going strictly to marketing companies like MJ Holdings and places like that are going to be stocking Walmart, Best Buy, Target, places like that. Same thing with Build and Battle boxes and Build and Battle stadiums, which has me a little bit concerned as well. So these products are products that I typically recommend people waiting for, especially for like Build and Battle boxes, because it seems like those have been released in multiple waves over the past. We're still waiting on wave 2 of Chilling Reign Build and Battle boxes, where we're going to be getting quite a bit more than what we got with wave 1. But with launch, it looks like we're getting a heavy amount of Build and Battle boxes and a heavy amount of Build and Battle stadiums. And then instead of late September and late October telling me that we're getting none, it's telling me that we're getting NA, which means not applicable, which makes me think that those aren't even available for late September and late October. Makes me a little bit more concerned that those might only be in 1 wave. So if you are able to get Build and Battle boxes or Build and Battle stadiums somewhere close to that MSRP point, I would focus on those instead of focusing on booster boxes or Elite Trainer boxes if you're somebody who likes collecting for your sealed collection, because it seems like those might be a little bit more difficult to come by later on. That Build and Battle Stadium is definitely a hot commodity for a lot of people right away, with some of those prices just getting pretty insane compared to where they should be as far as MSRP goes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at where things are right now, and I've got TCG Player opened right now. And one thing that I want to show you guys, going over this Evolving Skies booster box right here, you can see the 20 low listings as low as 144.47, so just above MSRP when it comes to a booster box. One thing that TCG Player added over the last few months, showing you the latest sales, and that gives you a good idea of if the market is responding to this price point. So when you look here and you see we're recording this on July 19th, you can see all of these sales are coming from July 19th, with a few coming from July 18th. So a decent amount of product has already sold today for that $145 price point. with a couple of them, a few of them that have sold, probably later last night. So it seems like this 145 price point, this MSRP price point, is what the market is willing to pay. And like I said, that should come down a little bit when it gets down to, September, October, or even maybe after release comes out. The big thing here is these Elite Trainer boxes, which you can see are selling for $68 on the low mark, which is close to double MSRP. You're looking at about it's about $28 above MSRP right now if you want to get one of these. If you look at the latest sales, though, not quite as popular as what you would see from a booster box. So that means that right now, this is kind of the top of what the market is willing to pay. It seems there's only a couple that have sold today and some that sold yesterday. So if you're getting, 8 to 10 sold a day, that's probably saying that your price point is too high. And this goes down to the 17th. So you're looking at about 8 to 10 Elite Trainer boxes selling a day on TCG Player, which really isn't that much when you compare it to the booster boxes, which is selling for much closer to MSRP level. When we look at the Build and Battle Stadium, so this is selling for $94, which is quite a bit above MSRP. But again, same thing, they're not selling super fast, which means the market probably isn't really ready to pay that kind of price point for this. So hopefully that comes down a little bit in price and gets closer to that MSRP price point. And then if we look at the Build and Battle boxes, this has actually come down quite a bit from where sales originally started. So if we go all the way back down to June 25th, because there's a lot of product just kind of sitting when it comes to Build and Battle boxes. These were selling for about $60 on June 25th, and then there was no sales for quite a while up until right now. You're getting maybe a few a day, so you got a couple on the 11th, one on the 13th, none on the 12th. The 14th you had a couple, the 15th you had one, the 16th you had a couple, none on the 17th, a couple on the 18th, and one on the 19th. Right around that $44 price point is what it has come down to. So it's already dropped about $15, which is really encouraging. So over the next few weeks, definitely talk to your LGS, talk to your local game store, and see if they plan on having any pre-releases or if they're offering anything for these Build and Battle kits, because these are just a fun thing to open. And stores who have brick and mortar locations that offer pre-releases typically are able to sell these 2 weeks before a set releases. So you're looking at August 13th being able to pick up some of this amazing Evolving Skies product before it even releases, which is really encouraging. So that just gives you a kind of an understanding of where the market is. I really do like the whole idea that TCG Player shows publicly how the sales are going, because it really gives you an understanding of what the market is willing to pay, and kind of tells me that a lot of this product is overpriced and people are not willing to pay it, and they're going to additional sources in order to find their product. Now I want to transition a little bit over to the Marnie, because this just has me super concerned. If you look at the Marnie Premium Tournament Collection box, so this comes out on August 6th, and the price tag on this one, MSRP, is about $40. So to see it, the market price selling for $85.58, and one listing as low as $114.93. If we go and click on it and we look at the market rate of it, it's not because it's too high for the market. So if we look at the products that sold today on July 19th, there's only a few of them. And remember, there's only one listing available right now. So the only game in town right now is this Fed USA selling their 5 of them for $114.93 plus $2.99 shipping. That's almost 3 times MSRP. But if you look at this, the market is buying it at close to $100 right here. It sold July 19th for $90 and then sold for $98.36, and then $7.18 yesterday and $7.17 the day before. All of these selling for above $80. So all of these places are selling for double MSRP. When I looked to see what I could find out there, I could not find anything available for less than $90 that was still in stock. It seemed like all the pre-orders were sold out of stock. Anything on eBay, anything on Amazon, anything on some of the more popular sites that I typically look at, just to get an understanding of the market and where prices are headed. It's pretty crazy to me when you look at this Marnie box and see everything that's going on with it. This is everything that you get in the Marnie box right here. You get the full art foil supporter card featuring Marnie. That is going to be an expensive product. 3 foil supporter cards featuring Marnie, 65 card sleeves, a deck box, a metallic coin, 2 condition markers, 6 damage dice, and then 7 TCG booster packs. So the $40 price tag makes sense because you're looking at 7 packs. So it's kind of like an ETB, right? You get 7 packs, but then you also get this full art Marnie card, which wasn't in Shining Fate. So a lot of people are more excited about it, even though it's a different type of artwork, I guess. But to see the price points that people are willing to pay, it's pretty crazy to me. And I know this product is very, very limited. So if you do find a place that you can find the Marnie Premium Tournament Collection box at a reasonable price, or something that's at least most reasonable to you, it definitely might be something that you're looking at picking up, or check with your local game store and see if they have any coming, because this is a limited product. It doesn't seem like there's going to be as many out there as I originally thought, which is unfortunate because it does look like it's pretty popular. So let me know in the comments section down below what you think if you're able to find and reserve any Marnie collection boxes. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think of Evolving Skies, if you're excited for it. And I kind of want to see and hear what allocation numbers are looking like, because it seems to me like some of the bigger companies that I've talked to have gotten decent allocations, a little bit better than what they normally get. And it seems like some of the smaller companies that I talk to on a regular basis are getting less than what they typically get. So I kind of want to see and get a feel for what everybody is getting out there. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the information. I just want to throw it out there. Definitely to recap things, just be patient when it comes to the trainer box and the booster box. If you haven't already, don't let FOMO get in your way. A little bit more sense of urgency when it comes to the Build and Battle Stadium and the Build and Battle box, because it seems like those might not be released in additional waves outside of Wave 1. Again, that could be just store specific. It could be just be distributor specific. You could see more Build and Battle boxes, Build and Battle Stadiums coming to GameStop, a place like those big box stores that don't use the same type of distributors that I use. Instead, they use marketing companies like MJ Holdings, who might get a much higher allocation on things like that, things like the 3-pack blisters, things like the sleeve blisters, so that way they're more available for the public. With that being said, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time and listening to me ramble. I hope the information is good and useful for you guys. Make sure to leave a thumbs up below and leave a comment, because it goes a long way for the algorithm and sharing the video and getting it out there. And make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you are not already subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate you guys' support so much, more than you'll ever know. So thank you very much. And until next time, peace.